All right, here we are again, another weekend. Here we are at Sunol, Regional Wilderness. We're gonna walk out to Little Yosemite via the McCorkle Trail. Let's do it.
The main trail out of the parking lot, Campoloni Road, was packed with people. It took a bit of walking to get away from the majority of the crowds. In fact, it wasn't until we actually left the main trail and started up the McCorkle Trail that we left most of the people behind. It seemed people would rather take the easy path.
It's very, very up.
Indeed, it was very, very up. We spent the first half of our morning walking uphill toward the top of McCorkle Trail. The weather was warming up and spirits were still high. As the parking lot grew further and further distant, the landscape became more and more rugged. The views of the wilderness were stunning, and we could see for miles. The grass was still green from the recent rains, and it had begun to encroach on the trail. We continued hiking up the McCorkle Trail after taking a short hydration break. The trail itself, overgrown in some places and barely noticeable in other places, kept us ascending ever higher into the Bay Area backcountry. The kids were still full of energy from the delicious home-cooked pancake breakfast this morning. As we reached the top of McCorkle Trail, where it crosses Cerro Este Road, we took a much-needed snack break. And now it was finally time to start walking downhill. It's amazing how much faster and how much more fun a hike is when it's finally time to go downhill, after about 2 hours of walking only uphill. Jack took the lead for most of the way down to Little Yosemite, while Maya stayed back with me and talked. The trail was a lot wider here, but it was also a bit steeper, and the boy just couldn't resist racing down the trail. We left the creek and rejoined the crowd of people going to and from their own pilgrimage to Little Yosemite. The masked and unmasked constantly passed us by like a parade. We had kept our masks on ever since arriving at Little Yosemite, as there was really no other way to social distance there, and those crowds had not let up on the trail back either.
Well, that's it. That's our hike for the day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.